Good morning, everybody, from the Magic Kingdom today. We were going to hop on Haunted Mansion right away. It's closed. I guess the ghosts are misbehaving again.
They do that sometimes.
Unfortunately, they do. So we wanted to go into Memento Mori anyway. That's what's behind us here. We'll just pop in there first. We may only do a few things here at Magic Kingdom this morning because we really want to go see if the Fort Wilderness Beach is open. They've been refurbing it for a while, so we don't know, but there's a boat from here to there. The parks are looking really crowded for the 4th of July, like there are no passes right now.
We certainly can't get them.
Haven't been for quite a while because fireworks are back. We're excited, yes. So last time we actually camped at Fort Wilderness, we found out that although there is some view blocking, it's beautiful anyway and tends to be rather quiet. A lot of people don't know you can see the fireworks from there. So if we can, that's probably where we'll go. One way or another, we won't be in the parks for the 4th. We'll be somewhere around the lagoon so we can see something from Magic Kingdom.
This is Lori, and she's going to tell us about her bat.
Hi, good morning. My name is Lori, and I work here at Disney World's Haunted Mansion. My bat is very funny. His name is Barnabas Collins. So Barnabas was a character in an old TV show called Dark Shadows. It appeared back in the 1960s. And it was old gothic type of a soap opera, and the gentleman in the show, his name was Barnabas Collins, and he would turn, he was a vampire, and at night he would turn into a bat. So to pay homage to him, I decided to name my bat after him. The old TV show Dark Shadows was a favorite show of my father's, and growing up he introduced it to me when it came on syndication on reruns on our local TV network. And him and I got to watch it a lot together, and I got very interested into the storylines and into the show. And it was something him and I had to connect, and we'd often talk about the show, and it was something we were able to relate to. So it was just something that I enjoyed a lot with my father, so it was good memories of me and my dad when I was younger. So in honor of that and in him, I named my Barnabas after the gentleman in the TV show.
Thank you, Lori.
Well, unfortunately, Memento Mori did not have my customers' needed items.
Oh, bother.
But they have a really, really cool Madame Leota who lights up and talks. So guess who got that for her birthday? This one. Me. Yeah. If you've seen our other videos, you know I like Leota. I've got kind of a personal connection with her. So we are now going to head into Haunted Mansion, but first we want to show y'all some things around this visitation area. If you don't like spoilers, skip ahead.
The first thing you see when you walk into the interactive queue are these busts.
The busts are not just here for decoration, although they're pretty fun to just see. There is a murder mystery here.
Ooh.
So there are some clues. Remember, spoiler, this is it. Go away if you don't want to know. Each of the busts has a name and how they died. They also have images on top of the plaques telling you, well, giving you a hint of who they killed. So the plaque will tell you how they died. The little image will tell you how they killed someone. Using those, you can figure out the whole family's murders. We start with Uncle Jacob. Greed was the poison he had swallowed. He went first, the others followed. His killer's face he surely knew. Now try to discover who killed who. And if you look closely on the plaque, there is nothing on top because he went first. He couldn't kill anyone. So we're looking for his killer first. Greed was the poison. Okay, now we're gonna look at the plaques and figure out, aha, Birdie. Birdie shows poison at the top of his plaque. So he's the one who killed Jacob. Now Birdie, avid hunter and expert shot. In the end, that's what he got. So shot. We're looking for probably a gun of some sort. Well, Aunt Florence has the gun on the top of her plaque, so she must have killed Birdie. Her plaque reads, "Never did a dishonorable deed." Interesting, she shot someone. "Yet found face down in canary seed." Ooh. So, bird seed, bird, something like that. Oh, here we go. The twins, Wellington and Forsythia, have a bird. Departed life while in their beds, with identical bumps on identical heads. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, then we know it must be cousin Maud. She's the only one left. And sure enough, Maud has a hammer on the top of her plaque. So did she survive? Do you really want to know? Our sleeping beauty who never awoke, the night her dreams went up in smoke. Poor Maud. Killed off the last of the family, probably to get the money in the mansion, and the whole thing went up in flames. Well, I guess karma got her, hey.
Due to the pandemic, the stretching room has been just a walkthrough, but now it's back, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it again.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. I am your host, your ghost host. Our tour begins here in this gallery, here where you see paintings of some of our guests as they appeared in their corruptible, mortal state. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. There's no turning back now. Your cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding, almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way.
As always, the Haunted Mansion is a treat. I have been looking for cameras. I only found 4. I bet I'm missing some. Because there are long, dark stretches, and I would think they'd want to watch people there too, but who knows. It was great to see the stretching room again, though.
I'm so glad it's back.
Of course, it still feels awfully weird for the cast members to be saying, "Please fill in all available space." I really miss social distancing.
But I don't miss the stretching room being closed.
No. I mentioned that I got a really fun toy at Memento Mori. There she is, and
that is so much fun. She talks, she lights up, it's just really cool.
And it's only $25, which isn't bad, but of course we have our discount, which makes it quite a bit less.
Even the steamboat loves it. We're gonna get in line for Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin. They say that it's only a 5-minute wait, but we're looking at this queue and it looks like a lot more than 5 minutes. We'll let you know. Elizabeth outscores me on this ride every time.
Gonna try again.
You have saved our lives. We are eternally grateful.
I didn't skunk him, but I did beat him.
As usual.
I realize everybody likes to blame the gun, but I could definitely tell this one had a little bit of a twist to it. So I was constantly trying to figure out which place I was supposed to really aim it. So I still did okay.
And although the queue said it was going to be 5 minutes, it was really 16 minutes. So, can't trust those things. We're leaving the Magic Kingdom and we're going to take the resort launch over to Disney's Fort Wilderness Campground to check out the beach. And we're off. As we leave, off to starboard is the Grand Floridian and the Wedding Chapel. And to port is the Magic Kingdom and the Contemporary Resort Hotel. And look, they're refurbishing the hotel and some of the windows seem to have tarps over them. The boat has dropped us off here at Fort Wilderness and it's time to go check out the beach. Well, it looks like watching the 4th of July fireworks from the beach at the Wilderness Campgrounds is not going to be a happening thing. It's all overgrown and fenced off. So as it turns out, there is no boat from the campgrounds to the Wilderness Lodge. So we're going to have to take the boat all the way back to the Magic Kingdom and then take another boat to the Wilderness Lodge. Kind of strange, I think. It's not on our schedule, but Dan, the wonderful captain here on this boat, has decided to stop here at the Wilderness Lodge and let us off. What a great guy. Well, thanks to Captain Dan, we've made it to the Wilderness Lodge and the Roaring Fork.
Well, Captain Dan may have gotten us to Wilderness Lodge and Roaring Fork, but it was cast member manager Amber who made sure we got our Peach Melba Cupcake. They didn't have any down here. She said they make them upstairs. So Amber came through and said, I'll call. Amber called upstairs, found out the Peach Melba Cupcake had actually just come down to Roaring Fork, so she went in to personally make sure it was on the mobile order menu, and it is now being prepared for us. We were able to get the Peach Melba Cupcake, although we were a little concerned when we got here. It is Peach Melba and raspberry cupcake with a peach filling. It's $5.99. Not sure I'd call it a cupcake, but it looks like a very nice little tart, perhaps? Small cake? We're gonna give it a try no matter what they call it. It looks good. Okay, that's buttercream, not whipped cream. It kind of got squished into the wrapper, into the lining here, so it doesn't want to come loose. May just have to leave it on that.
Do you think it's buttercream or marshmallow fluff?
It's kind of hard, so right now I would guess buttercream. And Peach Melba shouldn't be marshmallow fluff anyway. It almost has maybe a little bit of a peach flavor itself. I believe I might be hearing thunder out there. I'm not sure where oh, there's the raspberry. Okay.
Raspberry under the peach.
So I'm not sure I would call it a raspberry peach cake, but I guess it's kind of difficult to figure out what to call this thing. Oh, yeah, the cake is kind of peachy pink. It almost tastes like how I make my pineapple upside down cake. When I drain the pineapple, I use the pineapple juice in the golden cake, the yellow cake mix. And this has that slight fruit flavor. It looks like just a meringue, but that definitely has some peach and raspberry flavor to it too, I think. Or else I'm just getting some of the raspberry jam sort of topping. That's really good. I think it is the raspberry on top of the cake. So if you don't get peach, you just get the raspberry flavor. I'm still not 100% sure about this frosting. I think it is marshmallow fluff. I think Art was right. All told, that is a very, very tasty little cake. We'll let Art try a bite, and then before I finish mine, I'm going to go on over to this s'more. I don't want to start stronger than I finish, so we're going to decide at that point. So first, we'll let Art see what he thinks, since he didn't used to care for peaches.
Well, as Elizabeth said, in the past I haven't liked peaches, but Disney has come up with a couple of desserts with peaches that I turned out to really like, so maybe my tastes are changing, maybe Disney just makes really good stuff with peaches. I didn't get any peach in that, but I could taste the raspberry and it was delightful. I liked it. I need to get some with the peach. This is really good. The cake has a nice texture to it. It's moist. The peach flavor comes through. The raspberry flavor comes through. I like this. I like this a lot.
Next up is the Roaring S'more. They don't even try to call that a cake or a cupcake. It's chocolate mousse, graham cracker cake, and a caramel marshmallow. They don't say it, but it also has edible glitter around. Not sure what that would be. Can't be the caramel marshmallow. We're gonna find out.
Well, it certainly is sparkly.
It's sparkly and it's pretty. It's $5.79, so we will see how that one tastes. I'm a little concerned about this marshmallow because they don't tend to like to divide very well. So that
with an expert divider like you.
This whole thing kind of has a marshmallowy feel to it. Oh, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work very well.
That looks very challenging. Can you saw it?
Oh, the cake is really hard under there. Oh my, oh. I'm glad I saved some of the Peach Melba. It doesn't look that dry. The reason it was so hard to cut is there's something here that is very hard. This has to be the mousse, but it actually looks like a chocolate marshmallow. This is another marshmallow layer, but it's around something. I am simply puzzled about this one. I have no idea what I'm going to be tasting here. I only know what they called it. It's a very good chocolate mousse. Really good. The middle layer around it is definitely some marshmallow. It does not want to come apart in just one piece so that I can taste it. So I have to be creative here. It is a marshmallow. The caramel seems to be just a little bit fake. Let me see if the marshmallow on top is better. So much as it tastes like maybe wheat with a little bit of sweet flavor. It's got an interesting crumb to it. I still haven't been able to get into that hard middle, whatever it is. All together, it actually is very good. The mousse comes forward first, you get that chocolate hit, a little of the marshmallow, and then you get some of the crunchy from the middle mixed in with the cake. I'm still not really sure how this is all put together, but I'm liking it. So I think that's okay.
It is almost impossible to get some of everything. I'm going to try it, but I got to pretty much disassemble this thing to do it. Okay, so after some work, I have, this is the center, this is the marshmallow, that's the mousse. Let me give it a shot.
Did you get cake?
Yes. Oh no.
Oh, now you're going to molly it.
I'm going to have to molly it. That's the only way to eat this thing and try to get all the flavors at once. I hate to say it, but mollying it is the way to eat this cake. You put all the flavors together, and it's just fabulous. I really like it. There's a little crunch in there, there's some flavors going on. If you're brave enough to cut this thing apart and stack them all on your fork, this is a really good dessert. If you want to be dainty, this may not be your dessert. It started to rain, so instead of taking a boat back to the Magic Kingdom so we could go get our car at the TTC, we ended up having to take a bus. Here comes a rainy day cavalcade!
are back in the Magic Kingdom. You know, if you go over to Wilderness Lodge, you have to come back here to get the car. So,
yeah.
Bust over here. Now we're gonna take the monorail over to the TTC, grab the car, and well, I'd like to say go home, but we have a quick little shopping trip first. Gotta get to the grocery store and bring home some milk.
That's important. We've had a pretty fun day. It's nice that the stretching room is back at the Haunted Mansion. Today, we didn't really have a plan, and that's how the day worked out. The treats were really good. It was hard to decide between the Melba and the s'more, which was better. They were so different, and they were both so good.
They were really good. I kind of liked the Peach Melba better just because I thought the caramel sort of flavor on the marshmallow was a little bit off, but both of them were very good. The chocolate was amazing, and so were the peaches and raspberry sauce. So get either one if you're over here in time.
If you enjoyed this video, please give us a big thumbs up. It really helps to hit the like. Leave messages. We love messages.
The comments help us too. Honestly, it's part of the algorithm, so it would be a huge help. Plus, we enjoy them. We wanted to kind of learn who you are and what you like, so let us know.
And, you know, give us some suggestions on what you'd like to see us do here in Central Florida. If you're on social media, so are we.
We are indeed. Our Life Go on Instagram, where you get at least a photo, and on days like today, several little quick videos of what we're doing all day long, or what I'm doing anyway.
At least on the days you remember, which is almost always.
Almost always. I don't forget the videos so much. I do occasionally forget a photo on a day if I've just been, you know, housework and walking the dog and working from home and what have you. So those, maybe I forget sometimes. We are also on Facebook.
Yes, we are.
Our Life on the Go has a page over there. We sometimes post quick little videos of cookie reviews or cake reviews over there. We also frequently link these videos. So if you have a friend who would prefer to follow us on Facebook and not join YouTube, we don't know why, but
beats me.
But if they'd rather do that, they can come over and visit us on Facebook too. Maybe they'll change their minds.
And with that said, I'm Art.
I'm Elizabeth.
And this is Our Life on the Go.